Bloomingdale's is an existing building where we had to do large-scale alterations and additions to. The existing building was single-story. It was a fragile and sensitive structure. It consisted of a whole warren of spaces, quite a quirky, intriguing space. The crux and seed idea of the project was how to retain that sense of identity, which was the former Bloomingdale's Lifestyle Village. I'm Neal, Director and Architect at DMV Architecture. The building methodology that we decided to adopt for this project was effectively a lightweight steel structure that could incorporate and almost encompass the existing structure and could come and sit on top. The reason why we did that is that it didn't load the existing structure, and it enabled the top end of the structure to effectively become its own identity. The existing footprint that the building had lacked in terms of GLA, so again the strategy of adopting this lightweight structure enabled us to load and go with the first floor on top of the existing quite easily. The substantial increase in GLA enabled us to entice the developer a little bit to offer up or give away a little bit more of circulation space. You'll see very generous areas in terms of walkways, vertical circulation. You don't often find in a very budget-sensitive build such as this. The differential between existing and new were highlighted in terms of color and materiality. All existing structure was painted with this grey undertone. Even the accompanying aluminium that was replaced throughout the building had a different color to that of the new structure. In terms of scale and also through the use of the lightweight steel, we were able to play with the volume, as I mentioned. Towards the street, we have more of a kind of rigid rhythm to the structure. It's more upfront, held on the street. The intention of the use of graffiti and containers was there so that passers-by were literally enticed to come into the building. At the rear of the building, we have a different scale. Scale is reduced. It is a little bit more layered to the street. The building opens up on the existing footprint to create courtyards. We have nurseries, we have entertainment within these courtyards. We have more of a residential aspect towards the northern boundary. For that reason, again, it was important to highlight architecturally the relationship in a way between the residential and the roofscape of this building. Movement in and around this building again was fundamental. It is a lifestyle village. It has tenants that range from offices to retail to restaurants. So wherever you are in the building, a relationship or an emotion attached to the building was important. The existing footprint that we were handed offered many opportunities but challenges at the same time. We were fixed with this orientation of the existing footprint. Through the use of the structure that we adopted and how we were able to bring overhangs, create height in certain areas, we were able to reorientate this building to where it should be in terms of sunlight, in terms of wind seclusion. I think these courtyards that we sit in today are a testament to how the existing structure was improved upon, being able to allow people to now sit outside of the structure, within the trees, how the structure accompany the trees that were already here. The success of the project comes in the form of this building ultimately being a destination along the street. And I think because of the identity that this building literally has along the street, people can come and feel relaxed and feel themselves within it, which is, I think, in creating architecture and the responsibility we have as architects, that is fundamental.